Smith & Wesson Shield Plus chambered in 9mm. Now they also have a super carry as well, but this, I have that, so if you're interested in that, let me know. This one here in particular is chambered in 9mm. Now this pistol here I carried for quite some time. It was quite impressive, the shoot coming out of something as small as this. Y'all know I'm not a big compact subcompact fan, but when you get it right and it shoots great, I have no problem with it. And when I say small, I mean 3.1 inch barrel. That is tiny in itself. Overall length is 6.1 and it's 17, a little bit over 17 ounces unloaded. And that is how she looks. Great, nice and smooth. Everything about her is just nice and petite. The trigger on here is quite delightful as well. The price point is great too. Y'all know I do enjoy that Smith & Wesson signature texturizing on their actual grips. You have some mild aggression on the rear of the slide and none on the front. I wish they would have put some on the front. Not as aggressive as the comp carry, but just a little bit more aggressive than what this is here that they have done. You do have a standard white front sight and you do have a drifting rear sight, and you have a bladed safety on your trigger. A 1-slot pick space on here would have been pretty good as well. And it's you do have the ability to switch around your mag releases, but this one here is obviously for a right-hand shooter. Very simple, very clean, straight to the point pistol. This is a striker fire pistol, and for the most part, I enjoy this very, very much. All right, so we getting straight to the meat, no potatoes on this run, and we are shooting 2 types of ammunition. We do have some Blazer 115. We also have some Yoki 124. If you fail to hear or notice that we are in a safe and controlled environment, we are at the gun range, Immokalee Range and Gun Club to be exact, and this video is for educational purposes only. So MTZ, here she go. That's how she look. Very, very nice. So it does come with 2 magazines. You do have your 10-round magazine, and it does come with an additional magazine with just a little bit of an extension plate on here that does have 13. Your 10-round magazine does give you a clean, flush finish. Very minor pinky hang off, but that's borderline for me. I'm not a huge fan about it, but we are going to shoot the 10-round magazine as well, just so that you can see the, the actions, I guess, behind it. Yeah. All right. So we know what we are. We know what we're doing. And the only thing left now to do is what? Suit them up so we can send them down range. All right. All right. So this is our only 115. No, we have 2 115 grain magazines. And then everything else is going to be 124 Yoki. That is how she looks. Nice, clean, and flush. Again, the serrations in the front of the slide, for me, I feel like it would have just helped out just a little bit more. No, I'm not a press checker and all that stuff, that go die hard press checker. But yeah, I do just like the feel of them on the front. Saw that? Recoil is minimum. Smith & Wesson did an excellent job putting this together. That is your 13-round magazine. She looked like she ain't seated, but there is a little sleeve on here. There's a little gap, but the gap doesn't bother me at all. But that gives you that full grip on this pistol. Pistol is clear and our magazine is empty. All right, so if you're just now joining, we are talking about the M&P 9 Shield Plus chambered in 9mm. And that is probably a question that I get asked all the time. If it's not every premiere, it's definitely going to be in the comment section. What do you carry? What do you prefer? What do you like? And I try not to give this is what you should. I don't like to do that because we're all different. the scenario I like to use is my shoes might hurt your feet. Just because I like it, you may not like it. But I can tell you what I prefer and what it is that I like, and you can make your judgment based off of that and try it out and see if that's what works for you. But as far as this M&P 9 Shield Plus is a very, probably out of my rotation, one of my preferreds for sure. I do enjoy this pistol a lot. They do come in options, safety, no safety. This one in particular has no external safeties, but it does have a trigger safety and your obvious face, it doesn't have an external safety, but it does have a trigger safety and it has an internal safety. But you do, if that's a make or break for you, you do, or you can get the external safeties if that is what you like. As you saw, I'm able to drop the slide with my thumb. Okay, so we got it a little bit spicier, so we're dealing with 124 grain now, okay? And still watch the recoil, my ability to actually control this pistol is there. It will be maintained throughout this process because as I tell you, when you get it right, I don't have a problem with shooting something of this size. Yeah, very nice. Very easy to conceal. Not too much, how can I say, busyness going around to where there's, things that are going to snag against your clothes. My pistol is clear, so it's nice and smooth on both sides. My right side of the pistol has absolutely nothing on it, so the side that would actually potentially get snagged on your clothes, it's smooth, completely smooth. Now the left side of the pistol, which is my left side, yes, that would be against your body. You do have your takedown and your slide lock, but and your magazine release, but it's not nothing too snaggable. You're just now joining, we are talking about the Smith & Wesson M&P 9 Shield Plus with the 3.1 inch barrel, overall length of 6.1 and 17 ounces unloaded. Your width of the slide is a little bit over 1 inch, but it's not a huge 1 point something. You get it? It's not. Pistol is clear. As you can see, it's still very nice and slim. I know that we are all looking for that more, thinner everything. But yeah, this one here definitely is worthy. Definitely is worthy. Magazine release is nice and soft. Not soft enough for you to miss and engage it while you're shooting, but when you actually press it to release your magazine, it's very responsive. Ooh, that went in my blouse. My pistol is clear and my magazine is empty. Yeah. It just, when you just have something, you're all reliable, you might just put her down to try something else, but you know that regardless of what happens, if you go back and you pick that up, it ain't gonna be no problem. That's this right here. And she continues to perform, and I will continue to. Now, I don't know, I've had this for quite some time. I need to go back and see if there's an optic ready, one that I can run a red dot on there, because if so, everything else might just be put down. All right, so we're over 50 rounds in, and no problema. Let's have us a quick little talkie about the trigger really quick. Triggers may not matter too much to a lot of people, Rather, triggers is not a make or break, but for me it is important. The trigger has to be comfortable, it has to feel good. And for me, this also has a very nice trigger. You know, once you engage the blade, that right there is all of the take up that you have. You've met your wall, and that is the break. So it's a very clean break when it comes to that. You see that? Very short, nice and crisp. And back in with that 10-round magazine. See, that's my thing with the serrations on the slide. Let it be aggressive enough to where I can, you know, not have to put so much into it when I'm trying to engage that slide. And yes, this pinky hang off, it does make a difference for me. That's why that magazine is so tight. It gets no play. The slide went forward, but that's fine. But when I complete my grip on here, I have no slipping with this pistol at all. None. Although it does have that aggressive texture, you just got to face the reality of it. It doesn't matter how aggressive, well, unless you got some like crazy stipple on there that digs into your hand while you're shooting to kind of like anchor itself. But on the average side of grip textures, this is quite aggressive. And without that pinky extension, oh no, it doesn't move. Oh, I thought this was a sleeve. It's not. I'm misinformed. It's not a sleeve. That's just actually the base plate on there. Even with that texture on there, it still causes some slipping with this base plate. Back in with the 10-round flush magazine. Oh, my hair get wet. Oh, off that bin. All right, I'm able to drop this slide with my thumb, with my little Riri thumb. Thank you very much. If you tap it hard enough, the slide will go forward. To me, that ain't no problem. I don't have a problem with that. Está rico. Está buena. Pistol is clear and my magazine is empty. All right, so, wow, we're going into our over 100 round. I might have, let's just do this magazine here, just enough for one more magazine. And this is the 13-round magazine. Again, that was my bad. I thought it was a sleeve. It's not a sleeve. It's a whole base plate configuration. Just the way that it doesn't sit flush with the bottom of the grip of the pistol. That is where my assumption came. Oh, I just got exact. Keep that one for me. Thank you. All right. 13-round magazine. 13 plus 1. Oh. Let's go ahead and do the plus 1. Why not? Get our plus 1 and our 13. There she go. Pistol. Magazine is empty. Pistol is clear. Ladies and gentlemen, the Smith & Wesson M&P 9 Shield Plus. 2 magazines, 113, 110, 3.1 inch barrel, 6.1 overall length, and 17 ounces unloaded. Excellent firearm. I have zero complaints when it comes to this. She performs and performs and performs and overperforms every time I bring her out to the range. This is probably Definitely an Old Faithful. I don't have to, the loyalty on this is where it's at. I enjoy it very, very much. And yeah, it's where it's at. There she goes, she hot. We shot over 100 rounds, and it is what it is. So with that being said, what did y'all think? What did y'all see? How did y'all feel? Drop that in the comments. Let's talk about it. Do you have one? Let me know. I'm even more interested to know if you have one. And if you do, if you've done anything to it, let me know as well. Yoke Gang, listen, if you have not yet checked out www.yokegang.com, make sure that you do pick up a t-shirt or patch, support the channel. Thank you for supporting the channel just by watching this video. And y'all know I love it when things work, and this baby here works. But I love y'all for life.